In this video series, we are going to learn how we can use SEMrush for competitor research. In digital marketing and SEO, you just simply can't do efforts for your own site without any external knowledge and expect to see results, because you always need to take care into what is your competitors are doing in that landscape, whether in keyword research, backlink, traffic data, content. In all aspects of these places, you need to understand what your competitors are doing, and in SEMrush they are providing these data very nicely and effectively for you to get all the important facts and information for you. So in this video I will go by step showcasing all the competitor features available within SEMrush, which helps you to get those best and hidden competitor data for your SEO and digital marketing needs. Welcome back. So in this video, we are going to take an in-depth look into domain overview tool of SEMrush. Basically what this tool provides is it gives you an instant insight on a full overview of that domain's metrics and all the performance score and all the data related to that domain from a SEO and also from a marketing side viewpoint. Okay, in order to access this tool, you can come into the competitive research model within SEMrush and go into domain overview. Basically, this is a very simple to start using tool. All you need to do is enter a key domain name here and click on search. For example, here I'm going to enter SEMrush domain as an example. And once I click on that, I can either have a worldwide view of that domain performing on all the different countries as a global, or I can have a country-wise specific checkup also. In this example, I'm going to keep it as worldwide, and you can see as a worldwide, and I can also choose country sections here. It's again will give a different data set for both desktop and mobile. For example, in desktop, it shows around 1.4 million search traffic. If I click on mobile, you can obviously see the performance is different. So it has a different data set for different and gives you the data on which the data is collected. With the Guru plan upwards, you can also have the access to see historical data also, and gives you the country value. In case if you choose a different country, you can select a local currency as well. They have an in-depth detailed user manual for this tool provided here. And let me go through all the data which you can see here. For example, you are presented with 4 different tabs, and the overview will contain summary information with the link to view this data in much more depth from one of these tabs. So that is what the overview section shows. First, overview shows overall authority score for this particular domain, where from 0 to 100 it is scored. For example, 0 being the lowest, 100 being the it is the most highest, and semrush.com has its authority score of 83. And you can see the domain rank also. For example, SEMrush, it has a domain rank of 826. If you click on this link, you can see what SEMrush does is it automatically rank top domains on different database. For example, they have around all the 4 million domains here tracked, and you can see from different domains it tracks different keywords. It contains search keyword, search traffic, paid ads, paid traffic USD, and you can see all the domain from the top number 1 position according to SEMrush, which has the most number of keyword. Wikipedia comes into the first place, then YouTube, Twitter, and the list goes on so on. So you can see I can virtually browse through all these things to find domain opportunities or different domain sections available. And according to that rank, this particular domain is SEMrush. It is ranked on 826th position. So that is what authority score and SEMrush domain rank shows for you. Then we have organic search traffic, like combined with all the keyword which is ranking, which is around 570,000 plus keywords. And we can see the intent also, like now we can see from this amount of keywords how many key percentage of keyword is informational, how much is navigational, commercial is how much. So you can see they are primarily focused with informational and navigational, then we move focus to commercial, then they have a lower amount of transactional keyword compared to others. And we can see how many keywords they are ranking and the total number of traffic they are likely to receive from these keywords. This amount is a estimated guess, so it can be either bit more or bit less compared to this value. And also we can see the differences, like it shows currently in January they are having 3.17, in December they have 3.6. So it will compare and say whether they are growing or not by a positive percentage, or if it's a declining one, like you can see in paid traffic, it will show a minus sign in front of that percentage. Then we have the link here which automatically will take you to organic section to see all the keywords here. So they provide links here everywhere that will take all this data to this relevant other tools which I've created video to view that data in a much more in-depth scale for you. Then they have paid traffic. What this means is organic search traffic is the free source. Semrush also does a considerable amount of paid traffic like PPC ads in Google, and from there you can see they are targeting around 1600 keywords. I can view all those keywords, and from that they are receiving around 50,000 searches a month. So that is what paid traffic does. And backlinks, this is the number of total backlink Semrush has. According to its database, they have around 47 million backlinks from 150,000 plus referring domain. So those are the metrics. I can click on it to view that in depth also. Now we are seeing engagement metrics like December 23, how many page visits done, average visit duration, like anyone who coming into Semrush is how much time they are spending on it, bounce rate, like how many people are coming into the page and without navigating to a different page exiting, and how that is the bounce rate. And I can also see a much more depth information from by clicking on all. It will go into traffic analytics and give me more data from that. Then we have the summary view with the chart, whether it's giving me organic or paid. So it's giving me from a country point of view wherever it's getting most amount of its traffic and keyword. If you selected a country here, then you will get sub states within that country for you. Then you have the option to see the data in a line graph from 1 month point of view, 6 months point of view, 1 year point of view, 2 year point of view, all time. So you can see Semrush have been on the market from February 22, where it is a very low amount of traffic data they are getting. Only from July 2022 they started to get a lot of content traffic, SEO traffic, and now they have been consistently growing and they have had a huge growth also here. So you can see all the data from here. You can either turn off the paid traffic and view only organic, or disable the organic and only see paid traffic. Semrush used to do a lot of paid ads. Now they have reduced this considerably. So we can get all those ideas here. We can also create our own notes or see other notes available here also, and it will show those notes here as well. Then we have the option to click on compare. It will take to compare here and see more depth information. Yes, SERP features ranking for this particular domain. According to SERP feature, how many of its ranking for the keyword on different SERP snippet feature. For example, Semrush tend to rank really good on people also ask section, then featured snippet, then site links. So we can see those data here. We can see the top 3. You can uncheck the things you don't want to see, so we can get an idea on that. For example, Semrush started to get a lot of top 3 ranking position, so we can get an idea based on that. We can also see the Google updates, whatever the happening on here. Maybe this is where you can see Semrush sensor data is shown here. You can also turn off this if you want. You can see all the data here. Now we are seeing organic traffic research report. Basically it gives you the top organic keyword for this domain, and when you click on this view details, it will open that data in organic research showcasing all the keywords. I have covered that in a separate video for you as well. Now I have created, next is organic position distribution, like how many of their keyword tend to ranking on which position. So from here, most of SEMrush's target keyword is ranking from 21 to 50, and they have considerable others also here. So they can get an idea on that. Keyword by intent, like we already covered from this year itself. Uh, from here itself we covered, but they are giving that data again here also. Then we have branded traffic trend, how much branded traffic trend they have, and how much of their search traffic is coming from branded and how much is non-branded. So they are getting most amount of traffic from a non-branded keywords. Then it automatically identify the competitors for that particular domain we entered. For example, SMrush has identified around 330,000 plus competitors for SMrush. It is a crazy thing to say. So when I click on view detail, again it is going to go into organic research, and I will get the complete list of all the competitors here. You see 333,000, and its list is keep on going. I can export and make a result working on that as well. Maybe I can do the same procedure again to analyze other competitors as well. And they do show a competitive positioning map on how the competitors are positioned within all the things, depending with organic search traffic and organic keyword. Then they have advertising research. Now we all see or saw the organic results. Now we are coming into the PPC section of it. You can see as I scroll through it, it shows organic search traffic. As soon as I scroll below than that, automatically the paid search traffic gets highlighted. Then we have backlinks. So inside paid advertising, it shows the top paid keyword. They are trying to rank high for the keyword SEO, SEMrush, all the different stuff. You can click on it. It will open this data inside that PPC advertising. It will open up with the PPC keyword research tool to give you more data on that. Then they have a paid position distribution. Most of the paid ads they are running, they are ranking on 2 and 3rd position, and 1 is also considerably higher compared to others. And it shows the main paid competitor for SEMrush. Who are other competitors who are also trying to rank on the PPC ads? We can check that. And competitive position map based on the paid keyword ads. And some of the sample ads which they are doing, you can see these are the ads they are trying to do. And when you click on view detail, obviously it is going to go into AdWords copy inside the ad sections, and it will going to show all the ads which they are running on Google Ads. So you can have a copy, look into their copy and everything. As soon as I come into the backlink section, you can see the backlinks is highlighted. It is showing me all the backlinks. When I click on it, it is going to go into the backlinks report, and I can see all the backlinks for it. It is just a overall summary saying that how many of their link is no follow, how many is a follow link. Follow link provides a lot more SEO value compared to no follow links. That's the basic summary. I can also go into depth and what kind of backlink they receive: text-based backlink, image-based backlink, forum, frame, all the different stuff shown here. And top anchors they are receiving, like top anchors is these are the text which is used on these links to link to SEMrush. So we can see all the thing. Most of them contain a empty anchor. I need to see what kind of backlinks is it, or they are linking directly with that domain name or brand name. So all the domains are shown here. Then they are giving the referring domain which gives the most number of backlinks, all the domains and everything. So referring domains with the country and IP, and index page. Index page basically gives you the report on all the index page within Google for this particular domain. So we can have a click through it and see the index page report as well. Now when we go into compare domain, it is going to be available based on different plans. For me, I am not available in the pro plan, it does not have it. So I'm going to click on the free example to showcase you. Like if you have multiple competitors, you can compare the competitor domains here. It will compare them and show all the data basically we saw on the first section. It will give you a comparative look, and I can go in depth for each one of it. Then we have growth report. Same thing. I don't have access to it, but this is the same example. Like you can see a growth report, like from February to July, this is the data. From August to January, this is the data, and what is this growth like. So for every domain, I can analyze their growth pattern, and I can see it from organic research, keywords ranking growth, or paid ranking growth, or backlink ranking growth. So I can see all the data here by doing a growth report. Then we have compare by country. Again, I'm going to click a free example. When I enter a domain, it will automatically compare that domain from a standpoint of country or geo database, and will say which is performing how, what are the good database for different one. You can select countries you want to compare. Then based on it, it will give you a data on how much they are growing, and from a different country point of view on organic traffic, organic keyword, organic traffic cost, and also paid also provided here. So those are the data which you can get from the domain overview tool. Welcome back. In this video, we are going to look into Semrush Traffic Analytics tools. Basically, this tool will help you to understand domain's traffic, marketing strategy, and all their strategy traffic related with all the metrics compared. Important note, it is not available. The basic data is available within your Semrush subscription itself, but you need to have a Semrush Trends subscription to get the full in-depth analysis data with this tool. So inside the tool itself, you will notice most of the sections will be locked out with the Semrush Trends purchase notification. Let me go into show you how you can use it. You just see you can use this tool under competitive research under traffic analytics. You can also analyze in bulk, create a list, or enter multiple competitors. You can also set up multiple location. You can see that feature is itself locked with the Semrush Trends. So I can only view worldwide data. Let me enter a domain here. And once I added a domain, I just going to click on enter. You can see one domain is selected. I'm going to click on analyze. When I clicked on analyze, this is the data I will have. I'm predefined for only this December 23 last 1 month, because all the other data is locked out for me. Worldwide only option is available. Device only, all device I can say. And below than that, I have around several tab sections. Here also most of them will be locked out for Semrush Trends subscription. But let me show you what are the data you can see. First, it shows me how much visits it's received for the December month, and how much it has grown, and how much of this traffic came from desktop devices and mobile devices, and unique visitors. Out of this visitors, how many were unique visitors. Purchase conversation is not showing here. Pages visit, how many pages per visit it was done, how much is the average visit duration, and how much is the bounce rate. Bounce rate basically means a person comes into the website without navigating to a different page or something like that, they straight away go back to the search engine. It is the bounce rate. That percentage who are jumping back to the search engine without doing anything is called bounce rate. So that is what is showing here. Market share, depending on all the keyword, is this. Market traffic value is this one, and I can also explain. It will open up a different section. I can also see the trend by device or year, whichever the one I can want, but year is locked out. Only device is available for me. I can see the trend by visit, unique visitors, purchase conversation not available, pages per visit, average duration, bounce rate. And this is also locked out for only this month. Rather than other things, it is not available for me depending on the need. You can see that it is also available very limitedly. Then we have trending pages. This is not available for me because you need to buy that particular subscription. Traffic channels by type, like it's saying me for the traffic which is receiving 31.8 million for the month of December, whichever the traffic which it received most. For example, most of the traffic they are receiving is from organic search, such as Google, Bing, and everything. Then they have the direct traffic, so we can get an idea on what kind of traffic they are receiving and what are their biggest traffic sources. And we can also see the different types of data, filter data sets here. Then we have traffic journey, like out of top sources which are around 1690, how many are coming into SEMrush and how many are exiting out with top destination. So we can see Google is sending most visits to SEMrush. Around 60% of traffic is coming from Google. We can also see more sources from here. Then we have distribution by country, whichever the traffic is coming mostly from which country. For example, in SEMrush, 22% of visitors are coming from India, then United States. So we can get an idea on that. Company info basic gives you a basic company info with several social media link and where its headquarters is located with the amount of number of employee and the turnover when founded date. So those data are seen from an overview point of view. Then we have audience overview, not available. I can view the sample report, like it will give a demographic example of my traffic. For example, it's analyzing Amazon, LinkedIn and OpenAI. It shows how many male, how many age group is available, country, social economics, household size, income level, employment status, education level, behavior analysis like who's doing which device and which are its interest, audience overlap. All these data are shown here. Traffic journey is the next step. Again, it's showing me the demo data here, and traffic channel, how the traffic journey is occurring. Maybe more will not be useful for most small business owners or blog. Maybe if you are a really big company, you want to analyze all these data, then it might be helpful for you. It will show you all the different traffic sources for you, like whichever the one which gave a lot of traffic, and how they are, it's split different groups, and what kind of category the traffic source is coming from, and the destination. You can see either all the data in a total format, or you can see only referral, organic, paid, organic social, paid social, display ads. So if I only want to see sources which are organic sources, I can see that data. For example, Google is sending 19.8% of traffic. Then the search is coming from DuckDuckGo, which is just around 1% mark. All other search engines are very low compared to that. So those are the data you can see from traffic journey section here. Then we go back into the top pages. Again, it's showing me the sample data set, and it will show the top pages which is growing, declining and newly detected. And you can see the traffic percentage compared with that particular pages and the data related to that, such as unique page view, unique visitors, entrances, average view duration, exits, directs and more data shown here. Then we have subfolder, same thing with us top pages. Here it shows the data for subfolder depending on the need, and different filter sections also available here. Again, same thing. Now it's showing the data for subdomains. So those are the data. You can go analyze that domain also in depth. Geo distribution is where you see the summary here. This is the in-depth explanation on where the most of their traffic is coming from, and we can see all the data here. For example, for SEMrush, their biggest traffic share is coming from United States. Then it's India, which is a very big margin for them. So then we have bulk analysis option when you have multiple domains and to analyze on bulk for traffic or analytics. So those are the data you can get from traffic analytics within SEMrush. It is not usable for small business owner, even running a small blog. It might not make sense. But if you are running for a really big project, or you want to have in-depth analytics on your traffic, then this is something you might want. And you have a limited access with your SEMrush subscription. If you want to access all the features within this tool, you need to buy SEMrush Trend subscription in order to. Now we are going to look into organic research tool, which is a competitor based keyword research tool. I have explained this definition in my free SEO keyword research course. Links in the description, you can check it out. And now we are going to take a look into the organic research tool of SEMrush. Basically, you can access this tool not from keyword research menu. You can access the tool under competitive research, organic research. So by giving the tool under competitive research itself, giveaway of saying that this is a competitor based tool, which is a really great tool, because in a traditional keyword research tool, we are creating the wheel again, because we are coming up with seed keywords. We are going through the huge database of keyword research and finding out and filtering out those keywords. What happens in competitor based organic research or competitor based keyword research is like, we are finding our competitor. We are already seeing, know what are our competitors, who are our competitors. Or if not, if we are just entering your target main keyword in search engines, will show you all the competitors for you. If it's a local businesses, entering the business keyword in Google Map Pack will show all the relevant competitors for you. Once you know them, you just need to have their website URL, and you can find all their keywords, and we can find really good keyword opportunities from them to copy paste into our SEO keyword research process. For example, here it says that uh, basically, do you want to reach top of your SERP? Start with learning what works best for your competitors. Gives a simple explanation. Here you can enter a domain, subdomain, or a URL. For example, as we are in weight loss niche right now explaining, I am going to copy this particular example URL because they have so many weight loss tips here. For example, all the different ones. So I might get health forward, or try first, let me try with this URL and see what kind of data I am getting. I'm going to click on search, and you can obviously see it is automatically showing me all the different keyword this particular web page is ranking for weight loss. I can also go one step beyond and include just a domain. For example, it shows me 9800 keyword, but when I enter a domain here and click on search, you can see obviously 2.9 million keywords for this particular domain. So you can see how many keywords I am getting it. So in this example, I might keep this as it is so I can explain the filters much better. Then I can go and see what are the data it's showing for me. Let me close this one, and currently I can select the database of which I want. I'm going to stay in United States, but you can choose your one as you need. Click on the devices here, then you can see the date as of right now and currency, and we get several pages here where some of this data which we are seeing, when you click, it will take you to a different tabs here. So it is hyperlinked within the table results itself. So the initial data we are seeing is a overview data for this particular competitor keyword ranking. It's saying that it has around 3 million keywords ranking on Google, and they are rising from 2.99 percentage. So they are increasing a lot. So because in December it was 2.8, in January it's 2.9. So they are on a rising slope. Traffic, they are saying, based on these keywords and based on their current ranking, they are receiving around 6.5 million visitors for these keywords, and it is also on in a rise. Traffic cost, how much money they are likely to make by just based on the number of keyword and traffic and CPC value. This is the value for that. It's around 5.5 million. Branded traffic, out of all the traffic here, how many are coming directly as a branded traffic? For example, if it's a Harvard edu, maybe someone might type Harvard University or Harvard health topic, Harvard weight loss or something like that. It comes under branded traffic, and non-branded traffic is how much? It is 6.5 million. So depending on that, it will show all the data. Here it will show me the organic keyword trend. For example, if I hover over the first data which we are seeing, is it is from September 2012. Virtually they have around just 26,000 ranking. But if I am seeing this data right now, you can see how many keywords they are ranking, and you can see the overall trend data on how they are ranking. We can also filter it by all time, 2 year, 1 year, 6 months, 1 month, and also we can see various different data sets here to see it. And also if you hover over any of the bar chart, you can also see how many top 3 position they are having, how many top 4 to 10 position keyword they are having. All the different steps are shown here. And if you notice some Google icons here and some couple of notations, if you click on that notation, it shows some event which happened related to SEO or search quality update with Google on that particular data. So it shows any nodes here, and if I click on any Google icon, it says that it has detected a unusual activity on Google search. So we know something is happening with Google search quality updates and everything. So we can see the notation here. We can also create our own notes here. So if we can compare it on a later date, all those things are possible. Everything will be shown under here. For example, we can also hide the thing. For example, I can hide something since my notes. I just want to see only my notes. If I have any notes, I can see that. I can also see Google updates unconfirmed, Google updates organic related, sensor related updates, SMrush related updates, all the things. I can see all the data here. For example, they have added more keywords to their database. All the information is presented in this section itself. So this is very good to get a high level overview of our competitor. Now we are getting summary section, and when we click any of these links, either it will take to one of these tabs, or either it will go into directly into tools, something like keyword magic and everything. So that is what all the different sections here. We are seeing top keywords for the competitor based on all position, organic and SERP features, or whichever the keyword they are ranking on a SERP feature. For example, here they are ranking on a people also ask section, and how much traffic they are receiving, total number of search volume, and a link to view all 2.9 million keywords, and keyword by intent. How the keyword is getting differentiated. For example, out of those ranking 2.9 million keyword, they are ranking for almost 75 percentages of keyword is a informational intent based keyword. So we can get an idea on how, what kind of content our competitor is creating, and how they are, what kind of matching user intent they have. So that information we can see it here. Clicking on here, we can see the full report on intent. Then we have top position changes in organic. So related to competitor, whichever the keywords they are getting brand new. For example, food to eat is currently around getting around 18,000 searches. They are ranking 5th position. This is a new keyword for them. Lost is showing me all the keyword they have lost their current position from a good amount of ranking. Improved keyword shows what are the keywords the mainly they have improved, and declined shows whatever the keyword they have declined a bit. So we can get an idea from that. For example, if it's a competitor for you, new keyword, if you see any good new keyword for your competitor, you can also virtually opt into that opportunity and try to create content for that keyword, and obviously try to outrank your competitor. Similarly, lost, if a competitor is losing a keyword, that means that is going to be your profitable one. If it's a good keyword, you create a keyword and try to get that same thing. Improved means that competitors are doing some SEO work for that keyword to increase their ranking, or it is getting naturally increased. That means your keyword, if you are already ranking, might be reduced. So it is better to keep a lookout for what are improved and stuff like that. Declined, same concept applies for declined also. If you are seeing a keyword decline in competitor, you can try to improve your own web page or keyword. Then we have top position change in SERPs features. We are seeing change positions in organic. Any SERP features which they are getting brand new or lost is will be shown here. For example, they had a knowledge panel features, but they have lost it right now. So we are seeing all the data here. We can click here to view all the SERP feature data also here. Then we have SERP feature trend here. We have seen organic trends here. This is for just for SERP, and it's so showing me all the different SERP features which they have with them. You can see the data for 1 month, 6 month, 1 year, 2 year, all time, all the data we can see it. You can see just hovering it over shows how many top stories, knowledge panel, all the different stuff they have. And we can also view all the keyword here, and below we have some other interesting data related to SERP feature. That is what makes SMrush unique. Not only they have the database of all this information, but they present it in a useful interface to get all the data we need. For example, featured snippet, they are ranking for more than 18,000 featured snippets. Site link for image, they are ranking for over 400,000 plus images. Video carousel is just 9. People also ask around 140,000 keywords. So we get an idea on which is the most popular SERP snippet for our competitor. And when we click on any of this, it will obviously open up a new database for that, for example under position applied filters automatically, and it will show all their featured snippet which they are ranking. You can see, for example, if I click on this particular icon, we already know what this icon is. We will see they were having a feature snippet here. So that is what this particular section shows me here. And here, not linking to this domain, out of all their ranking keyword, how much more potential is available. So around 2 million keywords are available which these Harvard Health is ranking but does not have a featured image, but others are having a featured snippet. So you can target those as well. Depending on that, you can see opportunities for every single option here. For example, I might, if I'm creating a images, I might try to go for this image pack keywords and rank my image into these things. I will create a separate tutorial video on how you can rank images really well. Videos, apply the same principle for videos. Maybe people also ask under questions, or local businesses under local pack. All these differences are shown here. And top pages are showing like which are the top pages this particular Harvard receiving most number of keywords. Like this particular food that fight inflammation is getting around 5,000 plus keyword ranking. Top subdomain report is shown here. Main organic competitor, we are entering this domain as a competitor for us. Based on the current ranking keywords, it will then let us know all the other competitors for this particular person. So we can obviously try to check these also and maybe steal some of the keyword ideas from here as well. And competitive positioning map also shown here. Then when we go into positions, now we will be seeing the same data in a full in-depth tabulated format. For example, here are the 2.9 million keywords, and we can see all the keywords here. Obviously no way we can go through all the pages one by one because it's 28,000. That is the reason we have this filter row here, because we can filter it out. All the different filters available to create a manageable filter row for us. For example, I might enter something like weight and press search. Now it will filter it considerably if I'm correct. For example, we started with 2.9 million. Now we have around 58,000 keywords and all are mentioning weight. And I can also mention a position if I want, or I can mention a volume, minimum volume for the keyword. Or in this case, I might do something like under 50 keyword difficulty. That is the only, maybe I might add a number of word count also. Depending on your need, you can apply the filters. All the filters I have explained in keyword magic and keyword overview, all these are same filters again. And SERP feature also same, like all the keyword which is ranking under this have a featured snippet, not on SERP, subdomain ranks, subdomain doesn't rank. All the features are available here. Here I might do something like include keyword, or I want to have word count greater than 4. So I don't want to see any small keywords. I want to see keywords which have more than 4 number of words. So I might, let's see how many keywords left out with. I have around 9,000 keywords. Maybe I can even filter it out even further. I might add another condition which is suits me. Keyword results, competition, traffic, all these things are available. Yes, CPC, cost, number of results and everything. I might add a volume filter, like I don't want to see very low amount searched keywords. Let's see what is the, we started with 2.9 million keywords. Now we have left with 2,300 keywords. This is something more manageable, and you can see we find a lot of keyword opportunities which we might not think of it in an initial state. What I like to do is, once I got this data, I will sort this either by keyword difficulty. One, it will sort with the highest one. I need to re-click it again, and re-clicking it here. Now it will show all the keywords from the lowest competition matching our filter. So for example, how much does a key weight, that's irrelevant. Maybe how much weight as Bill self lost. Someone person, I think. Maybe I'll see something else. Mm, cycling 1 hour a day weight loss. You can see it has around 210 searches. It is having only 11 search competition. Maybe a good keyword for me to create a content around it. We can see all the other stuffs as well. Does Coke make you lose weight? 200 search, 14 keyword difficulty. So you get an idea. We find a lot of keyword, low competition keyword opportunities by doing this. That's why this is also one of my favorite to get that. So all position organic only serve features. We can also filter it out like that. When we click on position change, it will give the in-depth data for the position change data we saw in depth. For example, all changes we want to see only improved, we want to see only decline, changes on SERP. Same thing applies here. Like if you click on something like improved only, it will show only the improved data set. We can also even filter that with the same filters we have and see only those data here. So same thing applies here as well. There's nothing different, exact same principle. It's giving me in much more depth. Competitors, again the brief competitor report we had. This is the more in-depth competitors report. So it giving me these are the competitors who are big in SERP. We can analyze them. They are showing me what is the common keyword between my this particular competitor and that competitor. We can analyze this competitor if we want all the data related to that competitor, such as common keyword, search ranking keyword, total number of traffic, cost, paid keywords are shown here. You can see all the data here. You can get just scroll down and see all the data. Pages, it will show all the top organic ranking pages under this competitor website. So it will show which is the most popular pages with a lot of traffic. So I might enter something like weight and search, and we can filter this 11,400 pages to just 218 pages. And you can see this particular web page has around 27,000 traffic and adds around ranks to around over 10,000 keywords. And depending on the intent, it will show all the data is shown here with the link to show backlinks. That is, I will explain when I'm explaining link building. I will show it, and all the data are she's saying here. And with this also I can get a lot of ideas for me. Subdomain, if that website has a subdomain ranking different options, I can see those data here as well, which Harvard does have a lot of subdomains, so you can check these as well. So that is what organic research does. Welcome back. In this video, we are going to take a look into a tool of Semrush called Keyword Gap. This is an extension of their competitor keyword research tool. Basically, what this tool will do is it will try to find keyword by comparing multiple domains. So they can work something like if you have multiple competitor domain, maybe you can enter all the keywords here and it will try to find keyword gap opportunities depending on your website also. So that is how this tool will work, where we provide multiple websites and it will analyze keyword gap between them. So this is the tool. You can access to this tool by various section. Most common way is to through competitive research keyword gap. You can find this tool, and once you are here, you can add up to five different competitors here to analyze it. I have added 4 different competitors just for an example use case. And once you added a domain, or you can add a subdomain or an exact URL subfolder, you can compare it as much as you want on a different level of domain. For example, you might want to compare the keywords for an old domain. Or now we already know from keyword research tutorial that one URL can rank for thousands of keyword. So you can maybe even compare an exact URL. So depending on your need, you can choose the keyword, the URL structure. Then you can select a database. For example, do you want to compare keyword gap for organic keyword, paid keywords, or product listing ad keywords? So depending on your need, you can choose the sections here. Once you have selected the data set you want, just click on compare. Then it will start to prepare the database for you. For example, here we are seeing all the different domains available, we compare, and top opportunities which we are missing out. In this example, I just selected SMrush as my website. That's the reason we are seeing whatever the opportunities missed by SMrush is shown here. So you can have your own domain here, and depending on whatever the opportunities you are missing, it will show you that data for you. It's showing me the data for organic keyword. If I go for paid keywords, it will show paid keyword database. And if I come back to organic keyword, it will show me organic keyword database. Remember, if the company or the website is doing paid keywords, then only we will see the data for paid keywords. Similarly with PLA keywords also. So organic keyword is the most common we will be using. We are seeing the domain, whatever the data we added here as well. Then we have a filter screen here which filters all the values to see only the data we are interested on. Top opportunity already I have told missing, which we are completely missing out, because this data analysis currently think that we are the owners of SMrush. So it's saying as a SMrush owner, I am missing out on all these keywords. So that is keyword, and weak opportunities also shown here. And we have a keyword overlap of how much keyword we are overlapping with all the different competitors, and how big is the database. In this example, SMrush has the biggest organic reach with around targeting 400,000 plus keywords, and all the other keyword websites are coming below that. Then we are seeing keyword details. Here if you see, we can sort of by each on every single domain. In this case I have selected SMrush, but I can just click on a different example and automatically the data will be adjusted for me. For example, I selected Ahref as me, so it's saying me shared all the keywords which are shared among all the websites which I have added. It should going to show me that with the number of ranking positions. So I know that if, let's say for example, if SMrush is me, then I know I'm doing really well on this position. Maybe this is something I have to improve on. So I can see a quick level comparison between all the domains I have added with the volume, keyword difficulty, CPC, competitive density results section of it. Then we are seeing missing, like as Ahref, whatever the keywords which I am missing completely. So you can see these keywords does not have any ranking. So if I'm creating blog content for Ahref, ideally I try to create content for this and optimizing it for these keywords. So this is what missing completely shows. Weak is where I'm ranking on a very bigger or on a very low amount of positions compared to my competitors. So you can see, for example, for the keyword Google Search Console, I'm ranking around on 21st position, where SMrush is ranking 7 and Moz is 9. So that is how we seeing the weak section. Strong is where we are actually strong in certain keywords and where others are doing badly compared to us. So that is strong. Untapped is where we are still not fully trying to use this particular keyword. These are options for us. You can check it out because you can see some other competitors also not fully created content on. For example, something like local guide program, only SMrush has a 32 ranking. Maybe something else like Google image search, only SMrush has 10 position. These does not have any or very lower amount of search position. Unique is where the uniquely, like for example, only me is ranking for these keywords. Whatever the keywords on like that, it will show to me. Finally, all, which will add all these keywords and show me all the database for me. So that is how we see all the details for section here. If you scroll down, you can see the data and it shows me 100 data every single page, and I can keep on going into this and I can use the filters here to filter and see have a more management more easy to manage data. For example, it shows around 578,000 keyword. Maybe with one filter like saying that I need to only focus on keywords which has more than 100 searches, I automatically sort that keyword data to just 230,000. So maybe if you turn on some keyword difficulty section, it goes even further. Intent based advanced filter, with advanced filter you can do a lot of different stuff here as well. So depending on your need, you can filter it. So that is what keyword gap tool does. It basically helps you to find keyword opportunities by comparing either your domain or multiple competitor domain with each other to show all the hidden opportunities and ranking opportunities available for your business. Welcome back. So in this video, we are going to take a look into Semrush Backlink Gap tool. Basically what this tool does, it helps you to find prospects from URLs. You can enter up to 1 to 5 URLs comparing your domain, and it will do untapped backlink opportunities for you to go after and try to get them for you. So that is what this tool does. In order to access this tool, it is very easy. You just need to come into the competitive research under backlink gap. You will see you can add up to your domain and up to 4 different domains here. Here I have added some sample example domains in SEO space, and I'm going to click on find prospects. As soon as I do that, I will get these kind of data. It's currently collecting the data. It's showing me that these are the comparison which it's currently doing, and if I open the charts, it will give me a chart overview of what the performance is like for the domains we are seeing. For example, the first one is for authority score. Then we have referring domains, and for authority score it will do a comparison on which is having a lot of authority score, which is getting a lot more. For example, Semrush also started with them, but they are slowly gaining more authority nowadays. So depending on that, we can see referring domain is like amount of referring domain they have for backlink. For example, this search engine journal has taken quite a lot of losing a lot of backlinks to it used to have around 180,000. Now it's having just around 150,000. So you can see there is a huge decline on the backlinks, and also you can see all the different other prospects we have added here. We can also hide these things. We can see a different data set here, but this is the most interesting part. One, we can see the data from one by one. We can either see our own one, or I can go with a different domain depending on my need, and according to that it will say give me the domain. It says there are a total of 220,000 domain because Semrush is a big network block. So you can see these are good prospects you can try to reach out in your backlink outreach process. So it gives me that domain name with the link to open it with the categories, and also authority score here. Also you can see if I scroll click on that down arrow, it will give me all the other details as well, and how much monthly visits matches total number of analyzed domain that is referring domain is linking to. This particular domain is ranking. I gave 5 examples, right? Out of 5, 4 it is linked on. So it's saying that this have more opportunity to make sure to get a link back to you. So these are the different stuff. You can see how many backlinks it has from a different domain. Only Semrush is missing out on this. So you can try to reach out and get that thing. You can see the best opportunity, weak opportunity, strong opportunities. For example, clicking on all the things, it will show me a different set of domains that point to your domain only. So it's pointing to my domain, but it's not pointing to others. So those are the strong. Shared is shared among all the domains. Unique is the domain only point to you all. So we have different criteria here to see the thing. Basically, you can use this to export the data here, or you can what you can do is after filtering it out, you can select the prospects which is interested to you, and you can select on start outreaching campaign here. What it will do is it will send these prospects to your link building tool, which is under link building. It will send the data back to link building tool. From there you can start outreaching to tools. I will create a separate video to explain that tool in the next videos. Okay, that's all for this particular tool. I will see you in the next